What's good, y'all? It's your boy Biggie, aka 10B. I decided to do this thing live today. We're gonna go through week 1 of the franchise, and we just working on the Dallas Cowboys franchise. I decided to create Brian Schottenheimer, so we got him as our head coach, and we imported the upcoming rookie class. I don't think we have all the rosters set though. We don't have, I believe, some of the later round picks, but you can see we do have Jaden Blue. We got Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams on the roster as well. Deuce Vaughn. Let's see. We got Booker at right guard, I believe. Tyler Booker at right guard. And let's see. At left end, I saw his name down there. That's why I'm going straight to it. But at left end, we got what was that? Devon. I can't even pronounce his last name yet. Hadn't heard it called out much yet. But this guy right here. But, and we heard that, you know, from all indications, he's a monster coming out of college. So we're gonna see what he do as well. And we just gonna rock with this thing. So we got the LA Chargers in week 1. And we're gonna rock with it. We're gonna go to practice real quick and see what we can do with these players that we got. And then we're gonna just run into the game. We're gonna go into the game. Alright, so we just gonna do a little bit of, what we gonna do? Just random play. Already? Touchdown on first play. We can leave practice right now. Let's go. What do we have? We got audio playing. I don't know why we got like volume controls. Yeah, we got music playing, but stadium speakers. Let's cut them down for now. Maybe that's what it's tied to. I don't want to get no copyright. So, you know what? We're gonna roll some a little bit of lobby music that I got set. We're just gonna run this. Because I know it's copyright free. Let's see.
What do you think?
Ooh.
Yeah! Here we go! What do you think? Yeah! Here we go! What do you think?
It's been a minute since I played Madden.
What do you think? What do you think?
Should be able to hit buddy, caution drag. Oh. Ooh. That's Holden from Oregon, I believe. Wide receiver from Oregon, number 5.
What do you think?
Ooh. Axe getting smashed.
Here we go. What do you think?
Ooh, that would have been nice. I thought I floated it over the top.
What do you think? What do you think?
Oh. That was awkward though. I don't know if he can make that through on the line.
What do you think?
Yeah, I got chased down. That's realistic.
What do you think?
Yeah. Dak runs like he's in the mud sometimes.
What do you think?
Ooh.
Yeah.
He has this long wind up. Gotta read the field faster than that. Okay, good stuff, Jada.
Here we go, here we go. What do you think?
Gotta test athleticism in practice. See if I can hurdle a few folks. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, he was there. He was there.
Yeah, here we go.
He was there. That was Tobin on the outside, on the right hand side, that I thought was wide open. And if you're watching this live, let me know if my camera angle bothers you. I can drop down inside, play a little bit closer, but usually I like to play from almost a blimp cam, so I'll move up just a little bit. Ooh, that was nice. Let's see if I can put it over his shoulder. Nope. That pressure's getting to me. Microflosses again. I hope you do this during the season. I also, you know, this is where the unrealistic comes in, because it's not confirmed that we signed him. But I also picked up, Keenan Allen. I picked up Keenan Allen. So, let's put Tolbert. Dang, that'll move Tolbert down. So that'll move Tolbert in the number 4 spot, and Holden will be in the number 5 spot. And then Campbell gonna be in the 6th spot. So that's probably how we're gonna order the depth chart. We might go Keenan Allen in the 1 spot. Let's try that and see how they work. So we'll go Keenan Allen in the number 1 spot, and then we'll move to CD Lamb in the. Yeah, we'll leave him number 2 spot.
Yeah. What do you think?
Okay, so next time I snap the ball, they should be aligned.
Here we go.
Yep, Keenan Allen on the left, CD on the right. Oh, yeah, this might work actually. Yep, I'm running that. He didn't fumble, so you know I know that. We'll see how many times we can get something like that, a nice little scramble. With this setup, it puts Turpin in the slot, so that's a good thing. And then Holden is in the slot that time. So this is actually exactly how I want it, to tell you the truth. Got it. So let me see. Give me another run, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go set the roster in this order, and then we're gonna run the preseason game. Actually, I say week 1, but I'm gonna run week 1 and week 2 today.
What do you think? Yeah, here we go. I think. What do you think?
Oh, he didn't. He stayed in to block longer than I expected.
Yeah. Here we go.
I think I'm playing with the Jets playbook. Not checking. See what I'm locked into. I should have done the X that time.
Yeah. Here we go. What is it?
Dang. Got hit when I threw. That was
Yeah.
nice.
Here we go. What is it?
Over top. He dropped it.
Yeah. Here we go. What is it?
Got it.
Yeah. Here we go.
Do some laps, 59. Do some laps.
What is it?
It's on you. Ooh. Oh, go Keenan. Ooh, he up. Hey, I gotta. It's a good thing I'm trying all this out in practice.
What is it?
Let's see if I can try the one-hand catch. I know this year they got the one-hand catch in. You do it by holding LB and either one of the catch buttons, either one of the three. So you can rack one hand, you can possession one hand, you can rack and possession is only two, I believe. It might be a third one, but I'm forgetting.
What is it?
Ooh, yeah. He reached one hand up, but I overthrew it.
What is it?
Ooh. I went up with one hand and ended up trying two.
Here we go. Like it.
We'll get it at some point. One-handed catch, and we leave practice, fellas. One-handed. Oh, there we go. One-handed stat. I ain't like that though. I ain't like that though.
Yeah. Here we go. Like what is
Try
it?
this. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice.
Here we go.
We'll replay that and we'll get up out of here. Matter of fact, let me go and put it on here. Oh, that's Ferguson. Trying to see who it was. Nobody around him, so he caught it. If it was contested, I'm not sure if he would have caught it or not. All right, let's go. Practice over. Practice over. We rolling into week one. Week one of preseason, that is. Let's see. All right, so we gotta manage the roster again. That's right. So we gotta go back into the so we're going back into the roster. No, depth chart. So coming through with the depth chart. So Joe Milton is a 65 overall. We got Will Greer. Will Greer will probably be a camp casualty. We'll see what the money looks like in a minute. What I need to do right now is I need CD. Let me see. Yeah, he was the number 2. Tober was the number 4. Holden was the number 5. P. Campbell was the number 6. And then Keenan Allen was the number 1. Keenan, Lamb, Turpin, Tolbert, Holden, and then Harris County. Oh, so that's what we're running with. On the running back side, I don't know what my depth chart is going to be like. I'm just gonna run through preseason, see how they run, and go from there. I'm thinking Miles Sanders will be the number 3 back, just to get Blues and Burn and get him some points and get him upgraded, boost him up through season. We'll see how he runs. I know a knock on him was that he had some fumbling problems. Let's see what stats they got tied to him. So that would be tied to, I'm guessing, let's see, carrying, I guess, which he's an 80 on carrying. Let's see if there's another stat for fumbling that would affect the fumbling. Impact, blocking, kick return, stamina, toughness, maybe. That's it. That's all I can see. That could potentially be tied to it. I mean, that could be potentially tied to it. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's start this thing off. We're going preseason. We're gonna play the full game. I got us playing Arizona, so we're gonna play with the Bears defense. Let me see. Chicago Bears, and then we're gonna play the New York Jets with the Jets offense. Oh, the other way around. Yep, so we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna kick. We're gonna roll it out like that.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Cowboys and the Rams, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it.
Football is back.
Look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. And it's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from LA. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on
We
the field.
definitely got to get back acclimated.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Put some pressure on him, though.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. The first carry now for Kyron Williams.
Let's go.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall.
Stop,
No gain.
Michael.
That was Micah Parsons making that play. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys
Ain't
territory.
got too much, but
Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you,
pressure
if you
again.
average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play.
I don't know why you
And
playing
it
so
brings
far
up an
off.
LA first down.
Anyway,
Straight ahead with Williams.
I ain't got
He'll
it.
scurry
I went
forward
low
for a
to it.
pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside
Dak
run
say he ready
that you
to
see
get on field.
creative play action come off of later in the game.
They send the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone.
That
Short
play
of
was
the
all
15.
jacked up. I don't know what I had.
He picks up 15 on the play.
Rewind.
And the Rams are going to have a first
Nickel.
down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on
This is
2nd
cover
down rather
one
than just
because
play
I think they got
conservative and
one.
run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't
Third
need to worry
down.
about 3rd down at all.
First down from the red zone. This throw is cut. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Dump off caught by his
Yep.
back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
So that
Well,
one
there was
coming.
never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed
Let's
for
come
a
with some
lost
cover
yardage
two
play
just 'cause I
when you
know
throw the ball. But if there's
the
any
computer-
solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more
They
chances
trying
to
get
make
in
up
that
for it.
zone.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. They motion the tight end over. Now Stafford again. He's
Oh,
got
good
it.
stuff. Good stuff.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal
Jeez.
line, but goes out at the 1.
I have no clue why he went out of bounds. He had that. That was 6 all day. We call it 4-6 defense.
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Look at me running. Right here in the middle. Left side.
They fake the handoff. Now
Oh,
Stafford.
he didn't hand it. Oh. That's out of
Has
bounds.
the catch.
That's out of
Gets both
bounds.
feet in. That's a touchdown. The Rams finish off an
That's out of
excellent
bounds.
opening
Let's see if he got
series.
in.
What an outstanding opening series, partner. They
Yeah,
just
what is
wore
that?
down that defense as they marched their way to the
What?
end zone.
Yeah,
Wow.
it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it
Nah,
showed
bro, you
just
gotta
how
go back.
well designed
You
that
gotta go
script
back on
was.
that.
It was
That's
Now
one
we'll
and
pause.
out.
The
Yes,
officials
sir.
want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles
They
comes into
confirmed
play.
that
We're going to
it's a
get a much
touchdown?
clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend
He
right
had
now. We get to watch
possession,
it
but he only
again
got-
and again.
Hold on.
Unlike these officials,
Sure
we got
he
to
did.
see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was
Well,
made
it's
down there on the
preseason.
field?
We ain't gonna worry about it.
No change to the
Don't
call on
worry
the
about
field. That play is going to remain a touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Torn labor? What?
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro and MVP runoff finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL.
Dang,
I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete.
Job, Blue.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
You know, after not playing this Madden that much, I'm enjoying this Madden. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football.
All right,
They're
so
looking
now we
to get
got
another
Joe
first and 10 on this drive. First throw for the backup now.
Ooh.
He's on the move.
There we go, Joe. Switch hands. He took forever to switch that ball into the hand.
Defense halts it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Sanders, you gonna run it.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff.
Ooh, good pickup. Good pickup.
And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I don't know what Joe Milton's arm is like, so it'll take me a little bit to throw it. Let's see what we can do.
From the 19.
Ooh, roll out.
Escapes the pocket.
Oh.
Now here he goes.
Switch that ball
And
into
he's
the
tackled
hand,
for a
Joe.
short gain. Now as we get a chance to look at their picks from this year's draft, Brock, we see a lot of names that are set up to help this team, both this year as rookies and down the line as well.
Yeah, you really see the 2 draft strategies combined here, right? Best player available and
Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Milton.
He there.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw reeled in by Whittington. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
From the 24.
Ooh.
Pass him on the quick hitter.
Ooh,
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Man, it's like a computer cycle.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
Here we go.
Putting the tight end in motion. Looking for a target. That one's complete, right side.
Ooh,
and he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
that's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now we're on here with Blake Corum. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Garoppolo to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack.
Ooh.
Finds him over the middle.
Dang it,
And
I
he's going
had
to be
to
drugged down.
choose your
Looks
poison
like
on
at that
that.
37-yard
Choose your
line.
poison. He curled up in
Over
the
the
middle. I was
years, I've
covering
heard
him.
defensive
but I
coordinators
thought he was
say,
gonna
hey,
throw
you
it
got
over
to
top
earn the
of
right to
head.
rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned
Running
nothing.
this. Nope,
From
nope,
the gun
nope,
on
nope,
third
nope.
down. And
Yes,
it's
he did.
incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Good stuff.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration,
10
every
points.
bit of his strength to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Dallas sending its offense out for the second time this game.
59 seconds.
And
Let's
we're
see
down
what you got,
inside
Joe.
a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Back to throw. Here's Milton. Launches
Oh, I
one
pressed the
deep
wrong button.
downfield.
I pressed the wrong
That one
button.
is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I accidentally
Well,
tapped.
that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
And we got a few.
Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5
Beat.
in the nickel, third down.
Oh, got it.
That's grabbed
Touchdown,
inside
touchdown,
the
touchdown.
30. And he takes it
Glory.
into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The
Let's
Cowboys
go.
make it a one-score game
We can
before
count that one.
halftime.
Let's go.
So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big
Let's
play
go.
and a touchdown.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point.
Ooh, I almost missed that.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game.
Let's go.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle.
There you go. Good
He's
hit,
up to the
14.
35-yard line as they reel him in. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
What do I want to do? I want to run outside a little bit more. Defensively, we need to stop the medium pass.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the 3rd. And their defense sure has kept this game close.
Working
Now
magic
it's time for
in
them
there.
to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Go, 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 go.
And that's
Good
good
run.
yardage
Good
with a
run.
new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Too high. Check. We ready.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Cover 4, looks like.
Throwing now, Milton. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Man to man.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on.
Sanders hurt.
All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. To throw, Milton. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Sprained foot. Oh.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations.
Deuce,
both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Shotgun handoff for Vaughn.
Ooh,
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only 1 yard that time,
we'll take the
Carter, so this is
field
going to bring up fourth down and 5. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys.
A little bit of a momentum boost on
27-yard
defense.
look here. Gay's kick is
We'll play
good.
it out from here.
And that will tie things up in the third.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Return starts at the 3. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Out come the Rams on offense.
They might come through and try to run a
Ball
little
at the
bit
33
more.
for first down.
We'll see if this is what they got.
Throwing now, off play
Oh, no.
action.
It wouldn't let me get through
This
that.
one
The pressure
falls
was on me, so.
incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Second and 10 now. It's complete to Whittington.
Yeah.
And he'll get it up to the 44.
Step up.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. A give to Corum. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I was trying to.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like
See
that
if we can
one,
get some
softening
pressure,
up the
some
front
center
and
pressure.
opening the door
Straight
for
up
a
the
bigger
middle.
gap in the future.
Second down run by Corum.
I got stuffed in that middle.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Off the play fake, he's going to throw.
Oh, he's not.
Holding up, they're able to drop it.
Oh, you're not.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Okay.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I
Well,
could hear that
Tony
front seven
Williams, let's
telling
go.
the guys on the back end, hey, all I
Got a
need is a
little Bob
couple
going
seconds
out
of
there.
lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Drive
Yeah, we
starts
gotta
out
put
with a
him in
first
the
and
end
10.
We ain't
Another
looking
drive
good.
coming up for this
We ain't looking
Dallas
as good as I
offensive
thought we
unit.
was.
And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field
Good
goal
job,
despite
Deuce.
advancing the football pretty well. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. From the 17. It's taken in by Mingo.
Good stuff, Mingo.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th.
I'm liking the quarter breaks. I just wish they had a more detailed halftime show.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Well, I can't really say that because I don't know what it looks like this year, but we'll see. This should be a good one. Let's see.
Throwing off the play
He
fake
dropped
here.
back deep enough.
Rolling out to his left. He's going to keep it this time.
Oh, I
And
tried
he'll
to
be
slide.
brought down a step or 2 shy of
tried my
midfield.
best to
They're going to
slide.
mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
See if we can get loose with Milton a little bit since we can't throw it deep.
Here's Milton. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going for it again.
It's not
And he's out of
intentional.
bounds
They
after
just
getting this one to the opposing 45-yard
they locking
line.
down everybody, really.
Well, the QB made something happen
I'm
and
trying
got
to
some
go deep.
yardage when the play didn't develop right, and
Trying to
even
get
got
that
himself
deep ball
out of bounds
working.
to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite
They're gonna
get
keep
the
me
first
out here
down.
like this, then I'm gonna keep running it.
A give to Vaughn out of the shotgun.
Ooh,
And he's dropped
he
just
filled
short of
that
the
hole
marker,
quick.
maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
1 yard. Come on, Deuce. Let's see what you can do. Can't give me 1 yard, you can't stay.
Once again, it's Vaughn.
Okay,
And
you can
he'll
stay,
pick up
Deuce.
enough to move the
You can
chains.
stay another day.
Win the early battle. Get the
Can't-
leverage.
can't make no
One man
promises
wins off
next
the
week,
line, and
though.
that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Now Milton to throw. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it
Bingo
and a new
out
set
here
of
working.
downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake.
Go, 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 go.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Dallas.
Good stuff, Howard.
Well,
Look
this
like
has
himself out
definitely
in
been a
Oregon.
tight one
Bro, can
throughout,
we get
Brock.
some
So
new
now that they've
dances,
taken
bro?
the
Why
lead,
we
the
doing
question
these same
becomes,
old dances
they
out
hold
here in
on
the
to
street?
it?
But we gonna
And that
celebrate
question
anyway.
right there is one the defense has to answer.
It's,
But this sure had the look of a
looking
drive
like
where a
himself
coaching
out
staff
here in
challenged
Oregon,
that offense,
out
saying,
there in
hey,
Oregon.
we need a big drive from you guys right here, and sure enough,
Doing the
that
stanky
offense
leg in
delivers.
2025 is
Yeah,
diabolical.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams headed out to the field now. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here.
Okay.
Garoppolo.
Yeah,
It is
so
caught
far.
left side. And he'll push this
Jeez.
upfield and
How many
earn
yards
them
was
a new
that?
set of downs.
That
How many yards off the ball is he? Hold on. 7 yards off. 7. Yeah, 7 yards off the ball. Almost 8.
Offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Garoppolo. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Low-key wanted
And
him
the
to throw
big play
that.
drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Rams losing by 7. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sam is on it today.
Every stop has just been like another nail in the coffin. And now, well, now there's only one spot for a nail left. This is their last chance. And that defense, well, they've got this crew on the edge of the cliff. Now can they go finish when it matters the most?
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I'm tripping. That was the rookie.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Joe Millie back on the field. We don't want to, hold on. Why did it, go to moments? I don't want to play no moments. I want to play the rest of the game.
It's Vaughn again. And they corral him after a minimal gain.
What the heck? More options. He just messed me out of the whole drive.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Computer set me up.
4th and 3, drive on the line. We're looking to throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stands.
Deuce, you might get capped this week, bro.
For aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it?
And they got their intel. He's taken down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Gets this one to Blake Coral.
There you go.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Let's go. Trey Vaughn.
And it's intercepted.
Look out.
Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys make the play that should win them this game.
Bro, they let Trey Vaughn get in the game.
Aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick. So that defense had all
eyes
on the
quarterback.
They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
In just a moment and
so
go
it's
to
a
week
win
2.
for the Cowboys.
Be right back.
And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
All right, we're gonna assess the damage because we had a few people that was hurt that game. This game loads too much in between. Keenan and Allen. Boost your playmaker ability. Turpin does need we'll go playmaker. Donovan Izzy. Is it rock cool? I don't know why they don't have his power rushing up because he is a pretty decent power rusher in real life. Based on what I saw. Booker's agility, increasing that. Just the one injury. Wilson. He hurt. He out for 4 weeks. So he should be back by week 2. DeRon Bland got hurt. ACL sprain. That boy got these set too. Said he turned the injuries off in preseason, but I don't think that's the case. See the slides is at. User settings. Nope. injuries. Oh no, baby. You gotta turn it down. We'll figure out all those settings later. I'm gonna work on some sliders and we'll see what it do. We got a message. Who the message from? Donovan Wilson won't be returning for 4 weeks. We'll see if we have the right depth to handle this void. We do have the right depth. So yeah, we're going in the second week. And we just gonna mash the gas and go play the Raiders. Hold on, what is this? Ready for press conference this week. I assume they're going to ask me about position battles. They might just just be careful. Ooh, Bill Duncan. Who's Bill Duncan? Oh, offensive coordinator. They might just be careful what you commit to if they do. Got it. You should be having a what? I didn't even read that. Which that will determine the winner of the battle between. I didn't mean to do that. Dude, it's throwing me off because I don't know where to look on the screen. Trust loss. Your players just. That sucks. Okay. Good morning. Time to kick off the season. Yeah. Great, let's go. Quick question about the right guard, Tyler Booker. Okay, what about it? What do you have him working on in training camp? Block and foul, pass block foul. Great, the fans will be very excited to hear that. We have games. The linemen have been working all camp to receive with 2+2 to pass block foul. Cool. Shoot, let's get in this game. We're going straight into the game. No guts, no glory. We've got weekly strategy. Playing against the Raiders. I don't think they're gonna run. I think they're gonna practice more and throwing the ball. So we need the rookie in here. I'll change him out. Change focus player. I want the guard, right guard. Tyler up there. Yep, we're gonna start training. Need a little more power, Deuce. That ain't Deuce Vaughn. You gonna have a face scared this year though. My bad. I'm just adjusting something right quick. Cool. Like a barcode. Should be good to go for the week. And it's gonna reset everything. So the offense, I'm with the Jets. Defense, we go with Chicago. Go ahead and get this last game out the way.
NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Cowboys and the Raiders next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Brandon Gaunt and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count.
Whoa. Cancel sim. Cancel sim. Boy, I don't even know how to control my own game. We scored. I don't even know how we scored. That's good though. I had to play with
Gino down to throw.
This drive.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Here's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Genty.
The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. 47 yards.
Yes.
And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
Okay, this is
last
nice
time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know
they're
they're
playing
both
with a lot more
motivated.
sense of
They both
urgency
game
now.
plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Here's Prescott.
That was going to be a pick.
Tyree Wilson using that athletic ability to make the play.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Let's go back.
The pressure right. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
We'll take it.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Pick this.
To throw is Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Prescott to throw it. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well.
Zone is not playing.
Give him 10 that time,
That's
escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 score.
Mental
as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now with just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started. These two coaching staffs are likely using this game as their dress rehearsal for the regular season. So some final adjustments being made. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
We come out in the second half. We got to make some adjustments.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43.
I thought that was just good blocking.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest game. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They'll roll him out right. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Now Milton. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Dang it.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Milton now to throw. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. To throw, it's Milton. And his pass broken up.
I thought for sure he was
well timed there, and now first down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
clean this up
timed it
before the season
perfectly
starts.
and knocked it free.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Whoa.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
He just didn't shoot the gap.
And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Here now, 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Mostert.
Ooh.
And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
Safety blitz. Oh, we ain't.
A run with Mostert up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. They will slither by. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd down and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And it's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one good for 37 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching preseason football on EA. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. White. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Once again, it's White. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. O'Connell throwing, 3rd and goal.
No!
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Safety.
From 3 yards out. And the Raiders have taken a 4th quarter lead. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We've got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The rookie from Tennessee orchestrating things well. It's a 1st down here. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Milton. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Accuracy.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
3 minutes
So
to
if you're
go.
an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting
defense.
cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
Get you.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Good defense.
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Taken in at the 11. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. The drive starts with a run by Blue. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Hustling through to break that play up, Max Crosby. Here comes second down. To throw is Milton.
Bro, pass interference.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky, that they got away with one there.
It just ain't going to happen
The
for
ball
us.
thrown in the middle of the field has popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter
I
whether
got
it's
no faith
offense
in
or
his
defense
pass.
because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is going to lose yardage here. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I'm struggling on defense,
So it's
but
Raider
defense ain't
football
doing
as
too
we
bad.
get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. Throwing, O'Connell. And that one too wide. And incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the
defense
issue comes
been
in.
playing
It's
this
not short
game.
enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You
He's
have
getting
to
Joe
analyze
Thomas.
this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at
Nothing
the
but
32.
open field. I couldn't get there.
So now the Cowboys trailing 17-10, a minute 6 to play. Back to throw. Into the hands of Sanders.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Drag you across, slant you on this side.
Back to throw.
There you go.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
So you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
He's back to throw. That's into the hands of Tolbert. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Yes. Yes.
This is caught.
Let's go.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Let's go.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road, want to win it right now.
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
So now they'll just go for 1 here. This playing for the tie. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Aubrey now for the PAT.
Right out the game. Thought I woke up with that. We just go tired. We just go tired.
Conversion. Remember, no overtime to follow, but instead we've got a tie game.
Boy out here counting it as a dub. That's how rough this game been.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. Now
this could be either really good or
inches.
really bad because I'm blitzing.
Here's O'Connell. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Partner, I want to meet the person
who
disagrees with this decision, and I just wonder what took so long for the league to arrive at this conclusion. They put the rule in for the 2021 season, and it should have been in a long time ago.
Yeah,
some rookies might miss some plays, but all in all, no one's paying attention when we get to the end of a preseason game.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say goodnight from Las Vegas.
So we're going to wrap this thing up, and we're going to call it a night. Yes, sir. 17 franchise points. I'm just going to wrap this thing up. Let's go ahead and give our staff their points, and then let's see what we got. I wish if you created a coach, you could have them come in as an existing coach. Like, I wish they had all the NFL coaches on the game, so you could have your coaching carousel going. That's all right, an upgrade, huh? Everything costs 20 franchise points. Yeah, it does. That's it. Let's see if we got any player upgrades before we dip. No players to upgrade. Ready up. Check out the league news. Ash and Genty running hard in the preseason. Gotta respect the grind. 9 touches for 77 yards and 9 carries for 77 yards and 1 touch. Nice day for the young fella. Well, we gonna go and get up out of here. I don't know when the next day is. I'm gonna continue it. If you are interested in the franchise, stop by, take a look. These videos will be posted over on the channels. And yeah. Oh, they regressed a little bit. No wonder they was doing so bad. But we're gonna go and get up out of here. Did my running backs get better? No, everybody got bad. Everybody got worse. Because it's counted as a tie, so everybody goes down instead of increasing. That's great. So we'll see what happens in week. Do we have a game week 3? We don't. So next time we do. We play the Chargers. So I'll be on to play the Chargers and the Browns, I believe. Possibly Friday, I want to say. But we'll see. Keep it locked. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, I'll be back in that thing. What's going on, cuzzo? I see you just dropped in. I was just wrapping it up, baby. I didn't have that much time to play today. What's good with you? Yeah, just wanted to chill and play a little bit of Madden. Do something different in here. How's everything going with you? sure, for sure. Feel much better right now. I understand that, G. I sure appreciate you for stopping by and tapping in with me. Hopefully it stays like I understand, bro. One day at a time, G. One day at a time. One day at a time. But I'm going to shut this thing down. I'll be back guaranteed Wednesday. And I got another day or two this week that I'm gonna be on as well. So if you feeling up to it, just pop in and holler at your boy. I will chop it up with you later, people. Later. Peace.